Right, summer of 1705. Just looking through Europe. This is where it's landed me at the end of the last turn. Westphalia, you can see near to Alsace-Lorraine, defending it now, really. Now this is the opportunity I was looking for, remember? We're going to pop some fleets out again into the channel, so, well, not quite the channel there, but, and then we're going to take them out with our fleets. We've got 6 against 3. Usual tactic, you should be getting the hang of this by now. What we're going to do is take out his sails, force him to surrender, take hits, take casualties, who cares? Main thing is we want to capture all 3 of them intact. Auto-resolving will always let at least one of them get away. You know, blow up a couple of yours, etc. So I mean, this way you're going to get all 3. That's the main thing. Get all 3. Yeah. I've never known it where I've come out with a battle with less ships than I've gone in, because you can always capture one of his. Okay, so we've got 3 lines of ships that are given to us here in the first place. We've got different types of ships here. We've got a Floyd, which is very, very slow, and it tends to hold up the rest of the line as well. We've got the wind with us on this occasion here, so we're sailing straight into the wind, so no tacking, no zigzagging on this occasion. Notice I've changed most, if not all of them, over to well, I shall be soon. Over to over to chain shot, so we take out the sails. It's a dodgy one. This. He's got some 5th and probably 6th rates. Well, he's got some 6th rates. He may well have some 5ths in here. I can't remember now. Some slightly bigger ships. Sometimes it's a good idea to hit him with a cannonade first, just to reduce the number of guns he's got on there. I risk it. Yeah, I think. Well, the main thing is I don't want to damage any of his ships, and there's a possibility if you hit him with cannonballs, then he's going to blow up, and then you lose your prize money or you lose your captured ship. There's an element of the want to rally in me, I think. You know, I want to. Was it Francis Drake? Perhaps both. Whatever it is, I like the idea of capturing ships. And I'm showing you another sea battle. It's slightly bigger, this one, than the others I've shown you before. The odds are definitely in our favour here. I've shown you other ones that are much less well balanced. His ships are better though, to be frank. Usual thing, group them in a formation which enables you to move them all together. One ship there, you see my forward ship there is going between the 2 ships. Yeah, 2 of his ships there. I always like to do that. When they get between the 2 of them, they'll fire both ways. We'll have to micromanage this. There's so many ships, so there's lots of game pauses and starts and restarts, making sure that we don't fire at our own ships. It's inevitable occasionally that it's going to happen. Keep it down to an absolute minimum. It could make the difference between winning and losing a battle like this. Lots of little ships, like I say, brigs, not very strong hulls. They get hit, they can explode, they can certainly rout. But then sea battles are never clean things. You know, they are vicious. You know. We play our battles with what cannon batteries, artillery batteries of what, 4 guns. Well, the broadside from one of these is about 26 guns. You know, it's massive, and it's lethal. So things are going to happen when you start unleashing that amount of iron against the side of wood. There is a tip here. You remember we can... Oh, by the way, we've now got the 5% extra fire rate, which will help us a bit. But you remember it's still better to turn your ships round. While you're turning them, you know, you can then fire the other side. If you've got 20 guns on one side and 20 on the other, if you fire against his broadside with 20 guns and you lose 5 and he loses 5, you're down to 15. And he, on that side, is down to 15. You turn round, you're firing with 20 guns against his 15, yeah? So he's going to lose more than 5 this time. He's going to lose 7 and you're going to lose 5 on that side, yeah? So he's now lost 7 plus 5, he lost 12, he's down to 8 guns on that side. So when you turn round again with your 15, boom, do you see the picture? You get the picture. Anyway, the main thing is that if you look down at the right hand side of the screen and you see where you can turn your troops round, you know, with foot troops you can press the forward arrow, they'll go forwards. If you turn left or right, they'll turn left or right. You do that with a ship and it will turn on a sixpence. Yeah. The thing about doing that though is that, in fact not all ships can do it, but the thing about doing that is that you are then static, you're a static target, instead of moving into position. Yeah. You might want to give it a go, it can be handy in certain circumstances. You do tend to go around a bit quicker as well. The other thing is as well, when you're turning on a wide arc and there are lots of other ships around, you can sometimes fire at those ships and not the one you want to turn around to hit. So you do have to stop your firing on one side, but by, stop the automatic fire and then bring it back on when you're at the ship that you actually want to hit. So it's quite complicated when you're looking at your own ships that might get in the way. Sometimes they're not even in the way, they're just the other side of the ship. You can fire across his ship and still hit your own on the other side as well. So that's also worth thinking about, especially when you get so close and up personal like I'm doing here. Anyway, usual score, we're going to take plenty of hits, we're going to lose lots of cannons. We've got a great advantage on this one here, so I don't really have to resort to cannon. I've got enough ships here to be able to really knock all his sails out, I would have thought, on all three of these ships. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that one there. There's just another few more minutes of that one to watch. I'm hoping to get the rest of the battle over on the second video, and then we'll have some prize money, perhaps even a ship at the end of it.